What's up, everybody? Super shout out to all my slow speeders. If you guys have not subscribed, definitely go down below, hit the subscribe button, maybe a like, and throw in a comment. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be installing TurboSmart blow-off valve on my BMW 435. What you watching my snaps or something? I mean, what you watching my, oh, what? I'm reposting it. You said it, Jay. You said your ass is grabbed. Your ass is grabbed. No, but today we came out to European Auto to get the job done. I could do it myself, a little DIY, but I figured why not try to capture the best coverage that I possibly can of this install while letting, you know, one of the professionals do it here, right? You guys know I do my DIYs a lot, and on this car it's actually a bit easier because of the location of the actual diverter valve. So I'll pop the hood and I'll show you guys a little bit what we got going on. I want to give a super shout out and thank you to Brian and the guys over at KIES Motorsports, because they went ahead and hooked it up. Seeing the video of me running into problems with the boost leaks, reached out to me and sent me a little care package. So we're gonna go over some of the stuff that came in a box along with the TurboSmart blow-off valve. If you look right here, you'll see this is the OEM diverter valve, and just for a little reference, is right over there. A little different placement on the Big Boost Turbo kit. Many of you guys know stock turbo, this actually sits right next to the turbo, but since this turbo is so big and it's not really OEM by any means, you'll see that there's really nowhere to put it except for right here on this type of I guess you say U-pipe coming off the turbo right up here. Now, one of the things that the previous shop did, which, I mean, I guess you have to do it, but I would have preferred if they would have told me. They had to extend this line because, well, when you're changing the placement of this blow-off valve, I mean, you got to extend the line because the line is just not long enough from all the way down there. So you can see how easy this is. We got to move over a couple things. Maybe this oil expansion tank has to move over so that we can access the bolt down here and get to the diverter valve. So what it looks like is 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, and this is the one that's going to be a little bit hard to reach, or you know, maybe we could sneak it from this back angle right here, pop it out and insert the new TurboSmart blow-off valve. Once again, I want to thank the guys over at KIES Motorsports for sending me out this TurboSmart blow-off valve, and I'll put a link down below on where you could pick up something like this. Once again, like I said, link will be down below. Just go ahead and browse their website. If you see anything you like, just know they support me and the channel, so it would be great if you guys support them as well. So we got G right here. Wait, you ready?
In like 5 minutes.
I got you. So you can see right here, it's just like one unit, really easy, simple plug and play. It comes with about two O-rings on it. So remember, it comes with 2 O-rings. Make sure it goes on with 2 O-rings, or else that'll defeat the purpose and stopping any type of leaks that you guys have. It would be ideal to do something like this in the shop. However, G and the guys, hold on. G and the guys real busy out here, and I came without like no notice at all, which you should never do because, well, you just won't get your car worked on. Lou, he's cool, even though I still ain't bring his back. It's summertime anyway, Lou.
Yeah, let's make sure that I'm gonna have it for the winter.
You got it, I got you, bro. I get an evil look from you all the time, so it don't even matter. This fast guy right here, the 340.
Chill, I'm broke.
We all broke. We all broke.
Yeah.
He doing big boy things.
It's in the clutch and they go far. So.
The clutch? Clutch for what? Just weld that.
Yeah.
Weld it.
I don't know. That's what it is. I weld the input shaft on the transmission.
Yeah.
To the
exactly.
So it's 1 gear.
1 gear. Motor gone. Nah. So it's a little pack in there. So we're gonna do it outside. About to be the easiest freaking install ever. Yo, you know. Alright, we good.
Alright, we done.
Nah, for real, I was about to say, yo, that was quick. me feel bad because I know I could do this myself, but I don't know. I just really wanted to I don't know, to film it. And now I realize I could have filmed it and did it it's so easy, G. It's so easy. So tell them guys, don't charge me the $500 he quoted me for this.
No, chill, that's your price.
I think that it just wouldn't hold the boost at a point in time. Like it'll just open up by itself.
That's basically what it was already doing.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, we fixed the transmission issue, so it holds boost in 6th gear now. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't want to know what it was, G.
I don't, do I?
Okay, you do want to know what it is. The torque limiter was just way too low, so we just took off the whole limiter.
Oh.
It was set to 700 foot-pounds, G. I never thought I would hit 700 foot-pounds.
Okay, yo, if you just turn it off entirely, then you can't get limited.
Yeah, and then 6th gear would go kaboom.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, then I guess that's just that's just how it goes,
and then
right?
if it does, you got spares. It's all good.
Yeah, you're right. Wait. Is this supposed to be 2 separate pieces like that?
Well, yes, you could take it apart because you could put the Go Fast Bits piece if you want to do like the Go Fast Bits one.
Yeah.
But what I'm laughing at is the fact that whoever installed this didn't install the O-ring.
You already know who installed it, G. You know who installed. I gotta tell you a story, bro. I gotta tell you a story and you're gonna laugh. So the new one. Yeah, let me show them the size difference between the new one and the old.
Hey.
The new one is bigger. Oh, my man always pulling up his shit, bro. Yo,
How fast?
what's going on?
I'm faster than you.
What's going on, baby? What's up, baby?
Where do you want this?
In the trash, motherfucker. No. It's the old.
So there's supposed to be an O-ring here that seals the diverter valve to the spacer.
And then lack thereof.
Yeah. So it's not necessary. You know what it is? They put it there just for, it's a suggestion.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Yeah. It's not necessary. It's like a maybe if you want it kind of thing. But I want it, so we're gonna put it.
So pretty much this whole time the turbo's been installed, it's been leaking boost.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that if it made 500 and something horsepower to the wheels, G, you mean my car's actually faster? Stock diverter valve is out. It was actually cracked though right here, you could tell. I don't know, so it's a little beat up. I don't know if the spring is supposed to be this light, but
Not bad.
it is bad. Well, we got some type of stuff going on inside. If you take a look at it, you see. Now, I'm not sure what a bad one would look like. However, it was leaking nonetheless. The diverter valve was opening up under high boost. So either way, TurboSmart blow-off valve for the win, because it's about to go in right now. You guys see how easy it was to take out. It was painstakingly easy because of where it sits on the top. That's a pro of getting a big boost turbo kit or just any bigger turbo kit. The diverter valve is normally in a lot better place than all the way down there next to the turbo. This is where all the big loud sounds come from. A lot of you guys have the diverter valves like stock turbos and even pures where it vents back into the intake, where this spacer right here separates the pipe from this, gives you a little hole right here, so you get all the nice sounds and you dump out all the boost. You ready to install a new one? Oh yeah, look at that wrench work.
Look at
that wrench work.
Same color of the car too.
Oh, word.
I mean, close enough.
It was meant to be. Oh, it's starting to rain.
It is, right? And that camera's definitely not waterproof. But we gotta do anything for the shot, bro. No, watch out. Oh, hold on.
Who wasn't clear in the TurboSmart?
Oh.
What's the torque spec on this mic?
This is the torque spec. Torque spec? Gee, what is that? Like about 5. No, whoa, not 5. You better half a ugga duck on this motherfucker.
want to be honest, Mike? You want me to do it?
Ah, you can do it.
Oh man, that was anticlimactic. Done.
Cool. So no coding, I hope.
Nah, you should be all right. I think the resistances are the same, and we just got. I think we just beat the rain, bro.
We definitely did. Well, not me, because I gotta close all this shit up.
Install is good?
Yeah, this install is good, but I don't know. You can do donuts without it. I'm just doing some donuts in the rain so I don't burn up my tires that much.
Alright, let's see this.
And I'm bored. It's slippery, so.
Should I move my car?
No, you good. I'm not good. It's slippery.
Oh my god. We got a tapper over there.
Tapped in. Lately my life had a fast man, but it's ass plan. Fight for my life with the brass hands, and I still ball with a bad hand. Got an aerial point of view, but they'll never see the big picture through zoom lens. From the quicksand, make it push start, type of Benz coupe with the tent plan. I'm back on my bender rolls for the kicks. They quick to give them 2 cents. Put my circle tight like we glued hands. Like I don't believe in new friends. Trail light, I know the ice thin. I drop the song, get a few wins. I crave the comfort in my own skin. Really, I just wanna feel the world spin. Drop a check, watch me double that. I get it lit, I watch it bubble up. Remember
Y'all see how it's scary, bro. Yo, G, you do it. You do it. What?
You said get your car and do it.
You don't want to get a video. You know when you're ready. Let that guy pass by.
Go ahead. Damn it, I stepped in water.
So guys, here it is. Install is complete. This right here is what we changed. This is the TURBOSMART Compact EM Series dual port. I'll explain a little bit more what dual port and the different ones that you can get. There's only really 2 different ones, but whatever, I still will explain. So you can see it's a little tight fit. We had to work around this oil line. See if you could tell. The oil cooler lines come around here, but even ever since I got the big boost turbo kit, it never really fit properly. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe we can find some way to actually push this. Actually, let me try to do it now. Push it in. So if I move, well, it's kind of hot, but I'm thinking is if I move, because you can see the top of the blow-off valve kind of has like a little mushroom looking thing. So what I'm thinking is I can actually push down, because the way this is looking right now, it looks like it's kinking the oil line a little bit. So if I move this coolant expansion tank, I call it an oil expansion tank before, if I move this over just a tad bit, I have enough room to push it. There we go. There we go. Push it back. Look, I did that right there. So that's what I was. So it brought the oil line back down. I was thinking it being up above here, it would cause some tension on these lines over here. I didn't want this to snap. So push it back down, back to normal. However, like I said, the big boost kit, this just still never lined up. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. But tight fit. But I hope everything is good. This line is not kinked, anything like that. So yeah, I mean, that's it right here. This puppy gets hot. I mean, everything under here gets hot, but whew, boy, you can't even touch this after. This harness, make sure it's not gonna hit up against the manifold, because I had that issue with the O2 sensor. Many of you guys know there's a bracket right here. However, when I connected my O2 sensor to this, the secondary one burned out, so I just rerouted it back here. This is the positive side. I definitely need to reorder that cap, because I don't want that to spark on anything if I have any tools going underneath here. So that has to be taken care of. Obviously, it routes to this positive terminal in case you need to jump your car or something like that. But this is the dual port. So what that means is half vents to atmosphere and the other half kind of plumbs back into the intake. Now, if you guys know what I explained to you guys before, I have a spacer down here. This spacer kind of comes with the kit, turbo kit. And what that does is it turns any diverter valve into a vent to air blow-off valve. Because the way this charged plumbing is, there is no way you can push the air back into the intake. I guess you can, you know, put a hose on that nipple right here and vent it back to intake yourself. Me personally, I feel like that's a little bit too much work to, you know, run a whole new hose from here to there just to plumb back. And but now if you want to get it for your car, you have two options. Like I said, this is the dual port, so you'll get half the noise and half the plumbing back, which is kind of like the best of both worlds. My application, that's not possible. It does sound pretty cool though. This big boost turbo flows a lot of air, a lot over stock, and that little tiny hole where we just vent to atmosphere, I don't think would be enough. So the dual port, I could utilize the big boost spacer with the huge hole and the TurboSmart spacer that gives me that nice, precise sounding sound. One thing that I noticed with the stock diverter valve, you heard the but it was like not as, like, I guess, loud and precise. If you guys made it this far in the video, you seen the donuts, that was all like diverter valve, the and yo, I'm not gonna lie, that shit sounds amazing. It sounds beautiful. That alone might have been totally worth the upgrade. However, I do notice a lot better driving. Now, I can't tell you guys 100% if it's a TurboSmart. I had boost leaks, so I have no boost leaks now in this car. We did a boost leak test, everything is fine. Took another log, sent it over to the tuner so we can check to make sure that without all the boost leaks, the car is still tuned. And we're gonna turn up the power and see what numbers we can get on a, I guess, freshly perfect car. I mean, it's perfect enough. Some of you guys asked me, is this the last piece of the puzzle? Is the car finally done now? And the proper answer to that is I would never know. Things break all the time. I've been really lucky actually with this turbo kit and my tuner that nothing has blown up, but we never know. We're just gonna take it step by step. With that being said, once again, all the information is down below on where you can pick up this part. I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta edit this video and post it up for you guys maybe tomorrow. All right, guys, Mike from Social Media. Let's see in the car, can you hear it? I think you can hear it in the car. It's loud, I can hear it. Me personally, I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can hear it, but it sounds a lot louder. Like I was saying before, it sounds a lot more precise. So yeah, now I know you guys out there do intakes and go fast bitch stuff like that with stock turbo and all of that, and I understand it's kind of like marketing thrown at you. I was never a believer of it, you know, intakes and stuff like that. However, I did them up for the delete, and I understand it's pretty much just for sound reasons. It doesn't really increase the performance I think like a lot of people would think it would, especially on like stock turbo off the shelf tunes. Finally went for the intake when I went big boost and kind of really needed it. So it's the sound, I get it. The change in the sound is like what everybody loves. And I recommend the TurboSmart. Those of you guys are stock turbo, even stock tune or anything. If you're just looking for the sound, it has a whole different sound. It's like some type of JDM tuner choo sound. It's really nice. Please don't make that like a meme or something, the sound that it just made. But it makes like a really nice sound, and maybe a little more difficult for you to do the install because you're stock turbo. However, I would recommend it 100%. Personally, you're not tuning your car or whatever, so those of you guys are scared to break anything or void certain warranties, I don't think that will be the case. However, if your diverter valve or something, if your turbo goes, you might want to take out the diverter valve before you take it back into BMW. But they would never be able to tell it was plugged into your car.